Okay, welcome all. So today's topic is Vastu directions, and we'll be talking about the north direction and the northeast direction today, because I would take each direction one by one, because you people wanted to know that there are different kinds of directions in Vastu, but we are confused that in which direction what should be made as per in the house, in the construction of the house, or even if the house which is constructed, how we can actually know that which all areas should be covered in each direction. So to sort this out in a very brief way, I mean just by the outer layer, I would say, because Vastu has such deep layers attached with it that it's a very detailed study. It's not just one of the things that you need to study in constructing the house. There's several aspects: what kind of a land it is, where it is situated, what is the texture of the land, what was there in the land before this, what was the history of the land. All this land detection is also important before we construct or we take any decisions of saying anything to the client. Okay, but in, like I said, with a very outer layer section, I will be talking about in the north and the northeast direction, what all areas are generally covered. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about the north direction first. Okay, north direction is a direction where it is called that wherever it is about your treasure. When I mean treasure, in the ancient times it used to be their money and all of that. These days treasures are more about your documents, to your plastic money, to your insurances, to all of that. Okay, so the treasure items or the treasure area, whatever that is important, that gives you a property papers, all of this, your money, all that should be kept in the north direction. Okay, this is what I mean by treasure or treasure things. Okay, this has to be in north direction for better growth and prosperity. What else? Your main entrance of the house, if it's in north direction, it's a very good direction. It's a direction which brings a lot of positivity in the entrance section. A lot of positive energy enters from the north direction, and a lot of growth aspects also enter from the north direction. Okay, then when you enter your house, then what comes? The first thing that should come in your house should be your living room, your drawing room. You may call it a living room or a drawing room, because a living space is a space where everybody who's coming from the outside, or even the house people, will be sitting there and having conversations, having a lot of communications with each other. So it should be an open area. It should be an open area, and the conversations should not go inside the house, because those conversations can be regarding different aspects of life, whether maybe it's some problem which is happening and you're discussing. So it should be right there in an open space where the energy can travel and rotate in a way that it is not suffocating. Okay, so your living area should be there in the north direction, ideally. Okay, then whenever you talk about an open space, it can be your dining space also. It can be where a lot of openness is needed. That should be in the north direction. You must keep the north direction clutter free. What I'm trying to say is that it should be clutter free. It should not be that your old items, your broken items of the house are kept in the north direction, because that you're breaking the positive energy, you're breaking the elements which are associated with the positiveness. So keep the north direction with a lot of openness. Okay, this is what I mean. Then you should not have bedrooms in the north direction. Okay, because it's all about a lot of activity happening out there, and bedroom is a place where you need peace and silence and privacy, not conversations. So, and even the washrooms, your bathrooms should not be in the north direction, because it's all about the drainage system going on. So again, it's the positive area, it's the area where I'm talking about. It should be more open spaces, and do not keep anything which is rotten, which is of clutter. So of course then washrooms and all cannot be in the north direction. So the best is your, like I said, the treasure items, the important documents, your money things, your insurances, your property documents, all of that. And then the living spaces and the open spaces, that and the entrance should be in the north direction. Okay, ideally. Now let's move on to the other direction, which is the northeast direction. Okay, now starting with the northeast direction, like I said, northeast direction is also a very good direction as far the entrance of the house is concerned, because it is again bringing in a lot of positivity, and it is bringing in the east characteristics also, the east direction characteristics also, which is about the sun, which is about the energy. So north and east combined together, which is making northeast, is bringing in a lot of goodness and a lot of prosperity in the entrance of the house. Okay, then the northeast is the direction of the god and the goddesses, for prayers, for temples. So you can make your temple, your house temple, in the northeast direction. In fact, this is the only place where you should be making, except the tantrics or tantric kriyas or people who are into sadhanas. For them, the south direction is a great direction. I'll be talking separately about that. But then the normal house temples and for your prayers, the northeast direction is a perfect direction. Okay, to invoke that energy of the divine. Then your open space, like not an open space, I would say like a balcony area is in the northeast direction. That also brings in a lot of positive energy in the house, because balconies are supposed to be open, and then you will have the green plants out there, so the greenery, so the mother nature is getting welcomed from the northeast direction. Okay, then what else? You can have the water element in the northeast direction for sure. Now you can have a pool, like a swimming pool on the terrace, or maybe you can have a water fountain or any decoration item also which consists of the water element. It can be your tanks, it can be even your underground water, because underground water again, it's like a sort of a swimming pool, like the water is going in the depth, so all that is fine in the northeast direction. But you should be avoiding now water does not mean that you say that we can construct a washroom or a bathroom here. No, that is a different thing altogether. No ways any bathroom, washroom are getting constructed in the northeast direction, because this is, and of course no septic tanks for sure, because this is a energy level of the divine, the northeast direction. It is about the growth, it's about the prosperity, it's about getting in the divine energy and the positive energy which comes through meditation, temples, all that great energy. So you cannot mix in any negative form here. And of course, northeast direction also should be clean and tidy. You should be doing a lot of cleaning, different kinds of cleaning, like with the salt water. Sometimes you should also burn the sage leaves and so many other things. So northeast direction has to be absolutely a direction where you are invoking the positiveness and the positive energy around you. And the north direction, like I said, is all about your open spaces and your treasure items and your entrances and all of that. So these two directions are very positive directions in their own ways, which I mentioned that what all things you can have in this section of north and northeast direction. I hope this audio helps people to understand in the most simplest way. And like I said, Vastu is a detailed science, and not just in this one audio of few minutes I can summarize it. But yes, just to give a general outlook as to what can be constructed or what should be there in these direction as for your house plot or your house mapping is concerned, is something that I talked about. So that's about it in this audio. In the next video or an audio, I'll come up with another topic. Till then, goodbye.